We back, y'all. We back, y'all. We back. We back. We back. Everybody's got a mic podcast after hours. What is this episode?
7.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah,
episode
7.
for after hours.
Ah,
Yeah.
So a lot's happened. Super Bowl again. Congratulations, JT Malone.
Yeah, Eagles, Bird Gang.
That's amazing. It's amazing. So we do have something in basketball as well. We got Kevin Durant. It's just got his 30,000, 30 something.
Yeah, I think
He's in the
30,000.
top 10 scoring in the league. I wanted to know, fellas, and I think he was the quickest to Jordan. I don't know. It was some stat about it. But is Kevin Durant, do you feel that he's made the top 10 list of all-time greats
No,
in your book?
No.
these Phoenix years are obscurity. I don't watch Kevin Durant play ball at all. Let's just be real. When was the last time you seen KD on primetime TV playing ball? That's not top 10 player. I mean, he don't do it for me.
That's a solid statement. I don't think he does it for me either. But you can't take away from the fact that he's a fucking phenomenal player. Like, and
He's nice.
The problem is, and the reason why he can't grace the top 10 is how he went about winning his championship.
I just was gonna say, it's literally like tomorrow, Patrick Mahomes just got slapped up by the Eagles, and he like, you know what? I'm a free agent. I'm going to the Eagles now.
Yeah.
No,
That's
bro.
exactly what it is.
He should have never done that. He could have won with that OKC team. I don't care.
3-1, and they came back and beat y'all. And then the next year you join that team. It's just no, bro. That's not it. And then you're gonna actually have enough gall to chirp at Westbrook when he looking across this, like it was just, and you out there popping off like you. Come on, bro. No.
So no top 10.
No. I'm not taking out Timmy D. I'm not taking out Shaq. I'm not taking for all of the players that I have in the top 10. Their resumes outside of him scoring the 30,000 points as fast as he did have more solace than what he's done. A lot of those dudes played in eras where, the fouls, the hack-a-shacks, it's just, I love KD. I do. I love KD. And I go through these arguments all the time with one of my boys. But you cannot take away from those top 10 dudes. You can't. You can't do it. Especially if he would have won his championship, if he would have won them without jumping on the best team's roster, then and only then would I respect it. But he went in there and he was playing off of a double. You know what I'm saying? They was doubling Steph. It was a cheat code, man.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
They would double in Steph, and then they would double. Then they had to run at Clay because Clay was out of this world.
Yeah, that was just too much.
Shooting 45-foot 3-pointers from half court, KD, because nobody was D'ing him.
So is he in y'all top 20?
Oh yeah, I'll give him 20 spot.
I'll
give him a 20 spot.
He might be top 20, maybe top 30. I say.
I was 32. I say
he's definitely top
30. In my
30.
top 20.
No, I'm gonna put him in the top 20. Yo, he might have got the champion, but in my top 20, I got a bunch of dudes that didn't win championships, right?
No, I'm not saying win championships, Steve. To me, he's a top 10 journeyman to me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he might be number one.
He's number one journeyman of all time.
Number one journeyman of all time.
No, not number one. There's a lot of journey. No,
LeBron number one journeyman.
It's a little.
LeBron number one journeyman. Come on. How many teams?
No, because
how many championships he got on the teams? He got 3 trips, 3 different. I mean, he got 4 chips, 3 different teams. I'm just saying. He didn't win around. Yeah. He moved around. Yeah. He won chips.
No. Yeah, yes.
I think it was a different reason, though.
He had his 3. He was never traded.
Yes.
So LeBron made these journeys, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? LeBron was like, hey, I want to go over here and play. Hey, I want to go. KD was moved. It's a different animal when you don't have control over where you're going, right? So
No, it was signing trades. He waived his no trade clause to get traded.
Yeah, he said he wasn't gonna. Yeah, he said he wasn't gonna. He left.
He got out of Brooklyn.
He left. He left. He left OKC. Went to Golden State. He told Golden State that he wasn't going to sign with them.
OKC, he was a free agent.
Yeah,
he signed and trade. He signed and traded with to Brooklyn.
Yeah.
He did because they were going to lose him for nothing. So they had no choice.
They signed and trade, and then Phoenix signed and traded, or then Brooklyn signed and traded him to Phoenix.
And he's about to leave this summer too because Phoenix is possibly going to get rid of him this trade deadline. He heard one of it and got upset, so he's probably going to leave again.
I mean, ain't shit in Phoenix, no way. Let's just be real.
Yeah, you ain't lying. They dust. When they let Chris Paul go, that was their dust.
You like what?
When they let Chris Paul go,
37.
I think he's 37.
37. Yeah.
How many more years do we have with?
He's a jump shooter though. He's a jump shooter though. So.
Jimmy Butler just signed a 2-year extension. He's 35.
Yeah, I mean these guys
they can't no more in the NBA.
Yeah, these guys. It's a softer league now, and these guys are the last of those tough. That it's switched. That
toughest players out. That's what they are.
It turned more into the Steve Nash NBA that they got.
Yes,
when they came in, that Shaq, they wanted to get away from that Shaq stuff.
They didn't like the bully ball.
Yeah, they didn't want that Shaq, that pounding Paul's energy in the paint and all that rough stuff. We want to keep it Paul's. It's a lot of energy.
So I would give him maybe number 2 Johnny Man because he's done a lot. He's still put in buckets and he's efficient wherever he plays.
He is.
Yeah,
fellas,
nice. I don't hate on this game at all, but I mean, he's not top 10 like all time.
Oh, no, not at all. Not at all.
Really, 12 years old, he would be.
Really quick, fellas. Grammys performance, not Grammys, my goodness. Super Bowl performance halftime. What did you think about it? From what did you think about it personally, and what do you think about it as far as other people commenting to you about it?
So me, I actually just unfollowed my accountant.
Your accountant?
Yeah, because he has something negative. I was firing him anyway because he's not that good. So if you didn't know, you've lost your job this year, sir. And your comment on the Super Bowl performance also made me not want to put money in your pocket because you're too out of touch to do my taxes, sir. Because it makes me think you might be doing them wrong. So at the end of the day, like I thought it was a good performance. I mean, it wasn't the greatest Super Bowl performance I've ever seen, but I will say this: it is the most cultural relevant Super Bowl performance to someone who considers their hip hop their culture, hands down.
Yep.
Like it spoke to me in ways that other performances didn't speak to me. I mean, they formed the flag on those stairs. Everybody who was red, white, and blue on that stage was African American, and he stood right in the middle, basically saying to the masses, no matter what you got to say and how you feel about us, we are the cloth of this country. We're dead smack in the middle. We make this flag. This is us too. So that's what I took from, just seeing the flag. They was on the block, hanging out. He was spitting. I mean, that takes me back to my youth. There was always a spitter around back when I used to hang out. Somebody always had some bars, and we would be chilling. Like it was deep. I mean, I didn't even notice Serena Williams was out there until somebody was like, "Was that Serena Williams?" And then Money was like, "Who's this white lady on stage?" That made me.
Listen, I did not see the game. I did not see the halftime performance.
Did you go back and watch it though?
I did go back and watch. I watched it in the morning early. I was up like around 2 a.m. I put my phone on, and I see this woman I see this woman on my screen. I'm like, yeah, what's going on? I see it. She was on the like dancing. Then I saw it. Then I scrolled again, and I was like, yo, who's this white woman on the screen? Was this like? And then I saw it. No, and then I saw it said Serena Williams. She's like, oh, something crip walking. Oh, and I was like, that ain't Serena Williams. Who the hell is that with the blue eyelid? And so I'm like, who that white woman? So all I knew was, I'm serious. All I knew was, then I start scrolling again, and I'm like, I see Serena Williams all over the place. Who won the game? I know who won the game. I know who won. I know who won the game at first. I had to search for that. Serena Williams is all over my timeline, my feed. Then I went into the Facebook, and then I saw some of my Caucasian friends on there saying that it was the worst performance I've ever seen. And then I saw in their comments, I saw in their comments, they said the comments into that person's comments, agreed. And I'm like, so much division in my Facebook. And the whole time I'm like, why are they like that white woman on stage? Because I was so confused because that's all I saw about it. So then I had to go back and look at the whole performance and see the video game, the symbolism and everything that was going on. And I'm like, wait a minute. But I'm like, why was she still on stage? Well, Mo, she's from Compton. I'm like, since when? So because listen,
King Richard, that's where he raised his daughters.
I understand where he raised his daughters, but I said, pretty much I was getting in a lot of debates with the ladies. And it was almost like me talking about Kamala Harris not being black. I never said that, y'all. Don't get mad at me. He said it. He said I never said that. But it felt like
Kamala.
No, they were just listen. Just 2 weeks ago, they were sitting there wondering what was going on with her because she was in this certain different videos, and they were like, "Well, she bleached her skin, and it's another." They were just talking about her being married to Vanilla Zaddy, and trying to change her skin to look like him, and now it's different. And how dare I? No. She's for the cause. She's for the black people. She's black, and she's, and I'm like, but y'all just said, I'm confused.
I don't know what's up with that woman being light skinned.
Common, Drake, her husband.
I mean, that's the way
that's what she liked.
But
no, Steve. She's not the same. That ain't the same.
She's also not, playing sport. I mean, she's not playing tennis anymore. She's a mom. So a lot of things have changed for her from her perspective.
Yes. And I'm like, okay, so people are like, yeah, and she used to be Drake's ex, and she's getting back at Drake. So I'm like, so we're letting her
up there. That's the only reason why she was up there.
So we're letting her. So we're letting the pass arounds. We're letting the bust downs. We're letting the bust downs dictate.
She stepped on the cat. She stepped on the cat when she had the opportunity.
Yeah, we letting the bust downs.
I think it was the best outside of Mike Jack when it all started.
I think that's the one that's my best one.
And that's why I think it's my best too. Prince killed that joint too.
Yeah,
but
and that rain came down.
That's why I said it wasn't the best. But
I feel for me, for like the culture or whatever the case may be, it was real deal. He told you, the revolution is going to be televised. Like he told you what he was about to do, and he did things that he was told not to do on that stage. And shouts out to Jay-Z for allowing something like that to happen. And it was from an artistic perspective, the dancing. It was just a whole vibe. They killed it. And it was for us. I was sitting next to Logan, and I told him, looked him right in his eyes, and I said, yo, this is for us, cat. This is for us. There's a bunch of people that's not going to be able to understand this, but we can understand it because this is directed towards us. And everybody that felt that way thinks that it was a great performance. People that the message went over their heads, they don't understand it. And the people that the message was meant to be speaking to, hated it.
We got it.
No. We got it, yes. But
we got it.
But the people like the American people that didn't get it, you know what I mean? Like the ones that are like, this is disgusting, this is egregious. Well, it's basically telling you.
They're the ones putting the pussy on the pedestal, though.
All right. So
I'm just saying, that was from the last episode. I'm
you're
just
right.
saying.
You're right. You're right.
That's the same people.
But I think it was amazing from a very artistic perspective, what they was doing, how they was rolling, and the worst part about these types of things, which I don't know, but I can't stand how people go extra deep, pause, with, like this conspiracies and, there's this joint about the hangman and all types. It's just like, yo, just watch. You know what I mean?
He had symbolism.
He did have a lot of symbolism.
But he's an artist.
There you go.
That's what it is.
And that's what he does. He has the masses looking for things in his performance. Literally.
Yeah. That's not a pop show. That was a hip hop show.
Yes. Period. And it was somebody. I was listening to Bomani Jones, right? Shout out to Bomani Jones. Bomani Jones was saying how it was an arena. He said he felt like it was an arena performance and not a stadium performance. And I beg to differ. I think he covered every part of the field. He's, granted,
he was
from our point of view, visually watching TV. So remember, we shouts out to Kay Kendall. He brought that up because he knew somebody that was there. And they were asking him, how does it look on TV? Because they couldn't get the visual from the live performance. So that's what happened with the live performance. But again, so it could have been made for TV.
Yes, I think that's what it was made for, because he knew he was going to be in every home in America. And he was going to be seen in how many countries? 178 countries. They say it was simulcast then. I mean, so he knew what he was doing. Yes. I mean, the look on his face when he smiled at the camera and he said, "Say Drake," he knew what he was doing. I didn't think he was going to do that song.
I loved it.
I loved it. The man was in Australia. And everybody said he heard about it in Australia, and he got mad on stage because people was talking to him about the Super Bowl performance.
He ended that cat. I literally have gotten to debates about, I said Drake's career is over, and people were like, no, his catalog. He's going to be
great in Vegas. He's going to be great when he does his hits tour in a few years. But I'm sorry, I don't know too many people over the age of 30 years old who want to listen to Drake and Sexy Red keep rapping together, because that's all he got at this point.
And why do y'all think he's over?
Because the masses woke up.
The masses woke up. Who was the masses?
Us people.
Yeah.
The masses weren't shit before.
I mean, it's not about them not being.
The masses don't look at hip hop how y'all look at hip hop, fellas.
No, not at all. Not at all.
And this is what I've been trying to get at before.
No.
Yeah, they don't look at hip hop. So this is why I asked this question, because y'all looked at it as a hip hop performance. Now, now the masses don't look at this as a hip hop performance. Now, a lot of the masses that you're speaking about look at it as a representation. Y'all know what I'm saying. Representation of, black people and coming together, unity and power, this and other.
From the thing they fear the most, honestly.
But from our community, that masses, but the other masses couldn't get it and couldn't understand it,
and they weren't supposed to.
Right?
No, it wasn't for them.
Exactly.
So, absolutely. But they like the song and they just jump around and don't even understand what the song's about.
Yeah, 70,000 people say a minor on key.
Yeah.
A minor.
Called the man a pedophile. 70,000 people called the man a pedophile.
And at the same time,
it's like, I'm sorry, you can't say that on the
Twitter. Excuse me.
But at the same time, you look at that, and it's okay for people to jump on something when it's cool to jump on it. I don't respect it. Y'all. Like I said, I respect the people that I've always kept the hate alive. When you're on top, somebody pause. When you're on top of the of the game of music or certain sports, people want to see you go down so bad and they don't know why, because they're miserable inside. They've been waiting.
They
Not
said
because they're a hip hop fan, because they were twerking it, they twerking it and stuff just a summer ago.
light skins hold this L. Y'all lost on the football field, and y'all lost in hip hop on Sunday. Light skins hold this L.
At the end of the day, I think he's still. I do think he's still going to be fine with his.
He'll be fine.
Yeah,
If
I
he
think he's still going to be fine.
If he stops spending and he stopped getting this the SA lawsuits, he's going to be good.
No,
he'll be fine. He'll be fine to the mainstream media, but
my point is that y'all looking at it as hip hop
heads.
Hip hop heads, and so you're like, yo, this is great for the hip hop heads and different things. Yeah, I guess so, but at the end of the day, globally, people saw it, and like I said, they wanted Shabuzi, whatever his name is, Tipsy dude.
Yeah, they wanted
that. Yeah,
dudes to drop it like it's hot, and then they wanted.
No,
you know what I mean? Like,
they didn't like the Snoop performance either.
You don't like, but y'all don't like Southern raps anyway.
I love Southern rap.
Who are you talking about?
You don't like
Steve. Don't.
Yeah,
what? I love T.I. T.I.'s dope. I love
Atlanta.
Wayne. Y'all don't like them,
Justin.
You don't like them New Orleans cats.
There it is. Steve don't like the New Orleans cats at all.
You don't act like you do.
Don't even front, Steve.
I never said that I did, Mo.
But my point is,
you said I don't like Southern rap, and I told you that I do.
Where's New Orleans? What them boys at?
Yo, so is Atlanta.
Them hot boys.
Atlanta did not have the halftime show, did they? Who performed at the Atlanta halftime show when the lights went out?
When the lights went out, yeah,
it was Beyonce. Beyonce.
About that.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, people are like, "Oh, it should have been Wayne because it's in New Orleans."
No. I don't think it should have been
that's
Wayne.
not how it works.
I think it should have been the Hot Boys, and it should have been P. It should have been.
That's not how it works, though.
It's not
what did I say in the message? When they did Minnesota, it was Justin Timberlake. They didn't pull Lizzo out, and Lizzo didn't come out there. They didn't put the corpse of Prince up there in Minnesota. They let Justin Timberlake go up there and do his thing.
We all know that they were twerking out, trying to twerk out for that song. Cut it out. We know they were clout chasing.
Las Vegas was last year, and it was Usher and the whole Atlanta experience.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm saying.
The Vegas residency. And the Vegas residency is no joke.
But the point I'm making is, just because it's in your home city don't mean you get the performance.
I'm not saying
that's what everybody's was acting like.
I'm saying we know good and well, if Back That Ass Up came out on that field,
no, that's not the message. Back That Ass Up was trash.
Nobody wants to hear the message in New Orleans, dog. But
for the Super Bowl,
nobody wants to hear conscious shit at the Super Bowl. They're drunk. They toe up. They want to see booty shaking. They want to see J-Lo and Shakira's ass shaking.
That's the problem. That shit is whack. Sorry.
That was the wackest one. J-Lo and Shakira. I'm putting that out there. That was the wackest one.
They want us in the backhand. It's backhand.
And they talking about you. Okay, if they said they couldn't understand Kendrick Lamar, who didn't won a Pulitzer Prize for his lyrics, they was not understanding Juvie nor Wayne.
Yes, they do. Hey. Oh, girl, you look good. Won't you back that? Yeah, they know that part.
What are we talking about here?
They can relate.
You would have had that one song. Juvie would have got up there and did that one song.
But you know, this
seriously, he would have did the one song. That's the one song that
you understand.
Yeah, I'm sure. Listen, slow motion for me.
I gotta go to sleep.
It's
over for me, fellas.
We're choppers. Come on,
a millionaire.
G Code, come on. That G Code was one of the hardest CDs that ever came out.
But he's not performing those tracks at the Super Bowl, fellas.
And then P. Make them say, listen.
Master P.
Are you crazy?
They're not putting Master P on the Super Bowl, sir.
No, not I don't think Master P getting the Super Bowl.
He ain't getting on the Super Bowl.
Hold on. So
it's not happening.
My point
maybe next year they'll give New Orleans a shot.
No, my point is, y'all. My point is, My point is, this was blickety black. Like
Yep.
you loved it
Black,
so much.
black on black,
You loved it so
black
much.
on black on
If you
black on
see
black
y'all
on black on black on black.
Yeah, look. Yeah, I'm a hip hop. I'm hip hop. I'm hip hop. I'm hip hop.
Black, yeah, black on black on black on black on black. Yeah.
That's the hard track.
See, y'all bouncing around. But at the end of the day, Steve, just like I tell you with Marvel, nobody wants to see a midget running around on the movie screen.
I ain't having you stand my man Wolverine. I'm done, dog.
Nobody wants to see a little
guys
person
have a
on
wonderful
screen with a
evening.
new Wolverine.
Holla at me.
The masses
Justin,
don't want to see a little
enjoy your
midget
weekend.
running around with claws.
Yo, Mo,
Claws jumping
enjoy
up on
your weekend.
poles.
I'm done. You
4
ain't,
foot
we
11.
ain't just gonna go crazy.
4 foot 11.
Wolverine. Please be safe until the next time.
Watch Captain America, people.
I gotta make plans to see that this weekend.
Yo,
Yeah,
man, I'm gonna try and see it this weekend too. Actually,
Like
maybe we'll see a 4'11" Wolverine jump up
see,
on.
Mo, let's figure out. Yeah, when you going to the movie?
Chink.
I'm off all week, nigga. You know what? We'll talk.
All right.
Yeah.
After Hours episode, was it 7?
Is it Chink?
7, yeah.
Chink with the calls.
Comic book accurate Wolverine 5'3", most dangerous dude.
He was a comic book accurate. Do y'all want to see that, or do you want to see Hugh Jackman out there ripped up? I know what you want, ladies.
Just
I know what
in
you
this
want.
nonsense.
All right, people, we out.